Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today I wanted to address this topic. Perceived danger is not just about pain. So we're going to relax our bodies, breathe a little bit. Breathe in the peace, exhale the chaos. Breathe in the strength, exhale the weakness. Breathe in the clarity, exhale the doubt. So, people will ask me the question, but Dan, I don't have pain. Does this apply to me? I don't have pain. Does this apply to me? And I'll point out that in most of my videos, and I mean most of them, when I say pain, I will often follow it, pain or other symptoms. And for whatever reason, everybody goes, yeah, he's still talking about pain. No, I'm talking about all sorts of symptoms. And I do believe that all symptoms are created by the brain perceiving danger. So in essence, it's a perceived danger response by the brain. Now, pain is the main topic that most of the folks that I consult with have. I would say the bigger majority of it is pain in all sorts of body parts you wouldn't imagine. Some of the things that I hear. But it applies to all sorts of stuff. Insomnia, anxiety, reflux, rosacea, skin conditions, itchiness, tingling, weakness, right? Trying to think of some others. Shortness of breath, tight muscles. You name it. Virtually any type of symptom can be created by a brain that's perceiving danger. And so, if you have a symptom besides pain, and you do the assessments, just replace the word pain with your symptom. If you've got multiple symptoms, do the assessments for each symptom individually, so you kind of get a sense as to what's going on. But it's not just about pain. Yeah, I'm the pain guy. Pain-free you. But all things, all symptoms create a certain amount of pain, mental, emotional pain, right? It's all pain. Even though it's not officially classified as a ouch, right? It's all still painful. Anxiety is painful. Insomnia is painful. When you've got a weakness in the body part, or numbness, or tingling, even though it doesn't hurt like an ouch would, it's painful because of the way we think about it and the fear and the suffering, the mental and emotional suffering we go through as we're trying to contend with these symptoms, figure out if it's something serious that I should worry about. And then, even once you understand this stuff, figuring out how to get rid of it. So sometimes the best way to get rid of symptoms is to allow them to be there, and they will leave when they realize they're no longer important. Right? It's true. It's true. Once the brain realizes you're no longer concerned with or even interested in these symptoms and fixing them and getting rid of them, they can fade away. Why? Because when you're not showing interest or concern, the brain goes, those must not be a big problem anymore. I guess I don't need to focus on them either. And with the lack of fear and the lack of attention, lack of anxiety, symptoms can fade away. And they do. Consistently. Excuse me. Consistently and predictably. So, it's just how it works, folks. It's just how it works. So it's not just about pain. If you've got other symptoms going on, the assessments will work for you. Go to isthispdp.com, isthistms.com. They'll both bring you to the same place. There's a pain test. If you don't have pain, substitute your symptom, vertigo, dizziness, for the word pain in the test. Then on the same page, there's an FIT assessment. There's about 20 questions or so. how many of them do you answer true? And if you answer just one of them true, that means your brain's creating the symptoms, right? It's not just about pain. Answer the PDP questions for each symptom so you get a real good sense. What you're going to find is the vast majority of symptoms are PDP. Don't just assume that. Do the assessments so you can feel comfortable knowing this. And again, I've said this a few times in the past week or two. I didn't create the assessments. They were created. These questions were really driven by some of Sarno's original criteria for diagnosing somebody with TMS. And then Howard Schubner and many of the other medical doctors that are carrying on this TMS work. Symptoms from perceived danger behave much differently than structural pain or pain from a physical origin. So, it's not just about pain. This stuff applies to you too. And so make a decision that, everything Dan's talking about, I can apply this to whatever I'm dealing with, whatever I'm going through. And the messages of safety, right? People will be like, well, mine's not pain. What do I do different? Nothing. Same thing. Little to no concern. Calm reassurance. Consistent messages of safety. Don't buy into or fuel the fear with additional thinking. Stay out of the bad neighborhood. Stop researching your conditions. Because inevitably there's going to be lots of opinions in the medical world and in the internet world that are all based on fear. If you start researching any type of condition, you're going to find some terrified people who have had a bad experience that looks similar to yours. And if you look at that and go, oh no, what if those people that you're now taking advice from that say you're in trouble because you have X, Y, and Z, what if those people are terrified and they have perceived danger, pain, or symptoms? But now you are assuming your symptoms are because of that, just because they're misinformed and terrified. Look, I'm not saying things can't cause symptoms. They can, but the body generally knows how to heal or deal with it or adapt to whatever foreign substance may be in the body, whether it be medications, whether it be a cosmetic treatment, you name it. The body knows how to deal with that stuff. If the body views it as, not good for me, it will figure out a way to detoxify itself. Trust the body, folks. It has a very innate ability to take care of itself. Unfortunately, the misinformation and fear is often what creates the symptoms in the first place. And then the focus and the attention and the fear is what keeps them going. So, a little bit of a tickle. A lot of talking today. So, it's not just about pain. Decide that this stuff applies to you. You can watch my Fast Start playlist, and where it says pain, it also says other symptoms. That's you, if you don't have pain. It's all driven by the brain's perception of, am I safe? Will feel good. Am I in danger? Uh-oh, sound the warning. That's all. The concepts are not complex, and always try to view whatever you're experiencing under the umbrella of, am I feeling safe or in danger? If you can't tell, evaluate your thinking. Evaluate your behaviors. If you're avoiding moving because you're afraid to move because it's going to hurt, you're creating more danger. If you have a symptom or a pain and you freak out about it, are you creating more safety or danger? I would say danger. Calm reassurance, knowing, trusting, I'm really okay. That creates safety. Creates danger. All right. It's funny when I just did this. Finn just looked at me, my cat. He was like, "What's he doing?" So anyway, it's not just about pain. All this stuff applies. Do the assessments so you know for sure. If there's ever anything that feels life-threatening to you, heart, breathing, something feels like a stroke or, something major, whether it be cancer, tumors, infections, if there's infectious disease going on, sometimes, it's worth getting checked out. But once you've been checked out, rule in this mind-body stuff with the assessments. So I'm going to wrap this one up here. Love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.